Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As we now start to count hours rather than days to the commencement of Hajj, there's a reflection that's dominating my thoughts, and that is based on a statement I heard many years ago. It was in Urdu, where a scholar was quoted as having said that Hajj karna aasan hai. To make Hajj is easy. Haji banna aasan nahi hai. To become a Haji, that is not easy. I've shared this reflection with the Hujjaj on our group a couple of times already, that we should be fine-tuning our mindset. And I say this to all those who may be watching and listening back home, that if you're coming for Hajj, or you're coming for Umrah, or the next Ramadan, whenever there's an opportunity, you should not only look at it from the lens of, okay, let me discharge an obligation, or let me secure added reward. The rewards are greater, so let me secure that. That obviously is an objective. But the greater objective should be, beyond discharging an obligation and securing great rewards, transformation. Transformation. That this Hajj has the potential. Millions have shown in the past, and even in the present, that one Hajj journey was enough in their lives to transform them for the better forever. Their whole attitude, their whole mindset, their whole approach, their whole outlook, their whole purpose, it got totally redefined, realigned, restructured. And it remained such for the rest of their lives. If anything, they got better as they progressed. And that's the meaning of becoming a Haji. One is to do Hajj. To do Hajj is easy in that, as nervous as you may be, as overwhelmed as you may feel, within 5 days, you'll get through the rituals. It's very rare that someone would miss out on the major aspects of Hajj, especially when you're moving with a group, when you're moving as a collective. There's enough guidance, there's enough support. But how many of us, like one brother said to me, I'm searching for the essence of Hajj, the essence of Hajj. What is that essence? And how do I secure that? Because inshallah, everyone will perform Hajj. But I'll perform Hajj, I'll discharge an obligation. I'll perform Hajj, I'll secure rewards. I'll perform Hajj, inshallah, Allah will forgive me. What then after that? Will it make me find my Allah? Will it ignite a new relationship between me and Allah? Will it put me on a path that will take me to Allah and secure me the pleasure of Allah? Will it put me in a space where for the rest of my days now, I live only for Allah, only how Allah wants me to live? It doesn't mean I have to give up my job. It doesn't mean I have to sacrifice all pleasures. It doesn't mean that I have to sacrifice, whatever bounties Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala has given me. No, it just means I have to have a new focus, a new purpose, a new objective to why I exist and how I exist. I need to move from being busy to productive. I need to move from doing things out of habit with an intention in mind. I need to find that balance in my life between the material and mundane and what Allah wants, and even the material and mundane, to do it in a way that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala wants me to do it, for the reasons that Allah wants me to do it. I need to stop living only for myself and start living for the ummah and start living for humanity. That again doesn't mean that I have to sacrifice everything that I own or everything that I love, or I have to change my life drastically. So yeah, that's the reflection. And I said to the Hujjaj, and I say to myself, that in the time that remains before we get to Mina, we need to do a forensic audit of our own lives, interrogate our intentions, ask ourselves the question, am I truly ready to die if death has to come now? And how will I know that? Well, I've got to check whether I'm ready to leave myself from the things that I'm so attached to, and whether I'm confident enough that my scale of deeds will weigh heavier on the good side. If not, then I've got to go down deep and see what's distracting me, what's corrupting my intention. Am I doing things for affirmation, for acknowledgement, for self-fulfillment? Or am I really doing it for Allah? And after I do that forensic audit, I got to then, in business terms, develop my business plan. Then I go to Mina, Muzdalifah, Arafah. I seek Allah's pardon for all the shortcomings that forensic audit showed up. And then I seek Allah's help in implementing the business plan. May Allah grant me and all of us on Hajj this year the tawfiq. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa barak ala nabina Muhammad.